Okay. Hopefully the prelude didn't take too long. Okay, I've only been streaming for about 5 minutes. So with that being said, what's up, guys? Oh gosh, wait, what happened to the emulator? Oh, right, because I accidentally clicked full screen. Hold on, guys. Oh my goodness, really? We gotta do this now? There you go. Okay, we living. Alright, guys. In terms of... You know what? Let me hide the window. In terms of reactions today, I got nothing. I really don't. I got nothing on the top of the queue. Like, I don't know, it really... Like, in terms of video reactions, like, it really just comes down to something I just want to react to that happens to pop up on my YouTube feed, or somebody posted on the media tab on Discord. So... And as of right now, there's really nothing that piques my interest that I can actually watch that's short enough. Also, by the way, happy Easter. He's risen. Amen. All that good stuff. And with that being said, happy Sunday, guys. Sorry for starting a little late today. It's just that I'm definitely a little too worn out from I spent a good chunk of the evening yesterday editing and a good chunk of this morning. Galaxy review is underway, part 2 of the Lincoln and Ronnie Yan segment. Like, I really have a lot in the queue, to say the least. And it's been a little exhausting, to say the least, because goodness gracious, I honestly thought it would be... Like, when you envision these sorts of ideas, they honestly feel a lot tedious than you imagine, but when you work 10 hours every weekday, you got other obligations, like, you gotta spend time with your dad, you gotta take care of business, you gotta clean around the house, like... It's not as simple as I made it out to be, but I'm happy to do it. All I know is... Yeah, I know I said the Galaxy review might drop on Monday, but as far as the script is concerned, I definitely got a little more passionate, to put it nicely, in terms of that review. So honestly, the editing process is going to take a little longer than what I expected. Probably not going to be on Monday. Probably early next weekend, maybe in the middle of it. Like, I don't know. I just don't know if I'll have the time to actually just stay on my laptop for what's left of the afternoon, especially during the weekdays, because y'all already know my work schedule, more or less. But with that being said, hello, Mr. Chloe. Hello, Erica. Hello, Jorge. And I believe that's it as far as chat is concerned. Okay, hold on. Let me listen to the playback. Let me check the actual stream on a browser tab. Okay, yeah, OBS is not messing with me. Let me just open it on mobile. And honestly, guys, I think we're just gonna jump straight to Mario Mon. Unless something else comes up, if I'm being honest. But you know what? There is something. There's something I need to look into, cause hold on. You know what? Maybe there is something we can react to today, to be honest. Just cause, hey, like I said, the reason these impromptu reactions show up is because, well, I'm just scrolling through YouTube in the middle of an afternoon, on or off screen, and I'm like, you know what? Sure, let's check this out. Let me see if it's still here. Here we go. Okay, here it is. You know what? We got something, guys. We got something. And you know what? There might be spoilers for a game I haven't played yet, but screw it. You know what? It's all in good fun. And ultimately, the game is like 7 months old. If I don't react to this one, if I get spoiled, then that's on me. That's on me. And you know what? I think reacting to it with chat is worth it. We got something about Donkey Kong Bonanza. Speedrun animated by Terminal Montage. It's just a cutesy animation, and honestly, this guy is actually really funny when it comes to his style. So, let's get into it. Shall we? Oh. Wait, he has an original series? That I did not know. Aren't I subscribed to this dude? I am. How did I not catch on to this? Then again, I'm subbed to like 100 different channels, so maybe that's why. No fantasy. You know what? I'm not gonna split hairs. Please don't re-upload my videos. Oh my gosh, the fact that he has to put this disclaimer on his title card, like honestly, that's a little sad. That's honestly really sad. Like that's how you know plagiarism is freaking rampant throughout any social media platform, not necessarily just YouTube. That's the first thing I expected. That's the first thing. One of the first things. That's the bare minimum when it comes to over-the-top zany animations. When you're involved with Donkey Kong, banana. Is this straight up how it goes down in Bonanza? Just a giant meteor consume. What? Is that how he gets lost in like the center of the planet or whatever? That is true. There's like there's like at least four different Nintendo characters who jump out of the sky or fly across it. Wait, does he do it in Odyssey? I don't think he does, but don't quote me on that. I haven't played that game either. Yeah, Donkey Kong here, Legend of Link in Tears of the Kingdom, Dawn or Lucas and I'm sorry, Len and Hikari in freaking Legends Arceus. The game literally starts with them falling from the sky. And I guess also Metroid? I guess also Samus? I don't know, man. It's 2026. Can we please drop the big Chungus memes? Like, they were funny at first, but they're definitely the kind of meme that you don't want to catch kids quoting in this day and age. Times like these, I sincerely wish I wasn't spoiled on this game. Like, yeah, I know it's like 8 months old. It's inevitable if you spend too much time on the internet like me. But golly, man. Imagine how actual Donkey Kong fans felt at the sight of that fist. Straight up ripped him in half. Despite being young, you still do enjoy these streams? Sir, I'm not sure I should humor that with a response, cause, well, I don't want to encourage anyone to disclose their age on stream. I'll tell you that much. Oh gosh, okay. Oh gosh, why am I putting two and two together? I hate it. Oh, wait. Is there like a fake out credit scene at the end of Bonanza? With like King K. Rool music like in the first Donkey Kong Country game? No. Okay, you know what? It's not confirmed nor denied, but you know what? At this point, it's confirmed. Thanks. If this is how it goes, that's pretty hardcore. Gosh, I should play this game at some point. Like, there's a reason all those reviewers gave it like 10s out of 10. There's a reason it got nominated for Game of the Year. And if it weren't for Expedition 33, it probably would have won. Hold on. Is that a Metal Gear Rising reference? In my terminal montage video? What? There is no way that's how it actually goes. Please, okay, I will say this. Please tell me this game ends with at least DK and Pauline sharing like a very affectionate hug or something. Like after all they've been through. Okay, now is it really over? Okay, he actually got an actual voice actor to do the Pauline line. They're not just ripped from somewhere else. Oh, that was cute. That was actually really cute. That was a lot of fun. Just how quick-witted the animation was. Like, the references weren't a little phoned in. Unlike a certain movie I just watched recently. Not to point any fingers. But that was fun. That was actually a lot of fun. I love the fact that he actually mentions where he gets all the sound effects from. Wait, what did he get from The Incredibles? I feel like I would have recognized it. Because y'all already know Incredibles is my favorite Pixar film. Yo, that is crazy, man. Wow. Okay. That was a lot of fun. It really was. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. Now I'm a little stumped. I don't know what more else to do on this to do on stream other than just cut this straight to Mario Mon, but I feel like it's a little premature. But I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, let's see if there's anything on the Discord. Wait, hold on. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is actually kind of gas. And I'm not gonna lie, Rosalina is definitely rocking that mirror hair. Maybe it's just me, though. You know, we did react to a Nuzlocke yesterday, and I don't want to be too redundant. 2 streams in a row. I guess we could look at a Galaxy review, guys, but I don't know. How do you guys feel about, looking at a spoiler review? Because keep in mind, guys, the movie has not even been out for a week. I already watched it. A couple of my Discord viewers already watched it. But at the same time, if I have to put it, I feel like the moment I say spoiler alert or I go into spoilers, people are going to click away for the sake of, you know, avoiding spoilers. So, I don't know. Maybe I should. I mean, we typically do watch Toonchi videos on the stream, guys, but at the same time, yeah, honestly, Stir, I'm not too crazy about LS Mar. I don't think I'm even subscribed to him now that I think about it. You know, let's see what else there is. Okay, we already looked at that. Heck, I'm the one who posted it. Oh gosh, I really don't want to look at a YouTube poop right now. I really don't. Five Nights at the Loud House? What the heck is this? All jump scare endings. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna react to this in its entirety, but I need to see what the heck this is about. Who the heck had the idea of crossing over this game with Five Nights at Freddy's? I guess it makes sense in retrospect. I don't know. Are you guys down for Toonshi's review? Because it's not the first time I reacted to his videos on the channel. Heck, I actually do it every time, almost every time he uploads. Just because I think he's very analytical, to say the least. Okay, I gotta see that. What the heck this is about? Like I said, we're not looking at all of it, but how the heck does this work? Okay? So, like, how does this work? You close your doors when one of the sisters is coming. They're secured. There's cameras in their bedrooms? There's cameras in the underage girls' bedroom. No, okay, this is already an uncomfortable prospect, and the less I think about it, the better. What the heck is going on? I mean, Sora, as long as it's like 5 seconds long or less than that, I should be fine, but you know what? You're right. Okay, that was weird. You know what? I think we'll leave it at that. That was just a little jarring, to say the least. I guess it was Lisa, Sora, but even then, it just doesn't sit right with me. But alright, yeah, I think I do want to watch the Toonshi review, so... Spoiler alert, guys, because I want to believe he goes into spoilers. He didn't really clarify in the thumbnail by any means, but I'm guessing that he will. So... Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I can't emphasize that enough, guys. If you want to watch the movie and you don't want to get spoiled, click away right now. So with that being said, let's do it. Anytime now, YouTube. Anytime now.
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me.
Well, I mean, he was right.
Wait, I need to see. Hold on, play that again.
Princess Rosalina,
I need that frame.
you're coming with me.
Well, I mean, he was right.
Fox has more script. Yeah, he does. He unfortunately does.
Right. The Super Mario
You haven't seen the movie, but you spoiled yourself. Well, Sora, click away, man. Like, dude, you can always just mute the stream or just switch tabs for a couple minutes.
Galaxy movie, also known as Nintendo's non-discreet attempt at bringing Star Fox back into the public consciousness because...
I mean, if you've read the interviews, guys, it more or less seems like that was more so just Glenn Powell lobbying for Star Fox for whatever reason. I guess he was just looking for his next big role, because initially, from what I read, yeah, Star Fox had little to no involvement with the original drafts of the film. Like, I don't know what the heck happened. Speaking of Star Fox, though, you know what? I think Toonshi will get into it, but I got my gripes with the... Not really with the character, just the way he was presented.
Holy wow, that was not a Mario Galaxy movie. That's...
Yeah, exactly.
for damn sure. And, oh god, it's happening.
Yeah. The audiences loved it, but I'm really not surprised that critics have their problems with it.
Again, gonna
Myself included.
play my cards on the table.
Could I turn up the volume? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Is it too quiet?
From the get-go, I liked the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and I cannot lie about that. I had a very fun time, and I'm half ashamed, half not ashamed to admit that. Because if
Yeah. Honestly, it was very entertaining. I know it sounds like I'm damage controlling, but I legitimately did enjoy myself.
we're all being completely entirely honest with ourselves, Illumination's Mario movies are the purest examples of hype moments in aura, and basically...
And he's not wrong. He's really not wrong.
nothing else. Oh yeah, by the way, I will be giving some spoilers in this review, but let's be honest, you don't care about spoilers for these movies.
I mean, I kind of do. I'm just saying, man.
You'll be fine. I hope so, at least. Last I checked, I was told the plot didn't matter. I recently did a
Unfortunately, it didn't matter much to them.
rewatch of the first movie in preparation for this one, and came out liking it a lot more than I did before. I still don't think it's a remarkable movie in any sense of the word. It's a
Yeah, I don't think it... I think, at least the first movie, it wasn't trying to be anything exceptional. Like The closest thing we got to an emotional story arc is just Mario's father being disappointed in him and relating to Donkey Kong in that regard. Like, nah. Like, you can just tell the first film was more or less strictly there to entertain and make references. And for your first try, that's really nothing too bad. It could be a lot worse than that.
A very basic and by the numbers plot that is paper thin when it comes to any sort of substance, but it
Yeah.
has a couple of good jokes, great animation.
Yeah. The whole Dry Bones gag, Peaches. It's probably a couple of other gags that I can't remember for the life of me, but it was, like I said, this one was strictly meant to be entertaining, and that's not a bad thing, necessarily.
And the few moments where they do slow down the plot are nice to see.
This time around, though, I mean, just considering the game it's based off of, or the game it's named after, it almost feels like they got no excuse, guys. That's just me, though.
And if you're a Mario fan, you are obviously going to get a kick out of how visually accurate everything is to the game.
Honestly, the whole Rainbow Road scene, it was a lot of fun.
Games. I myself am a massive Mario fan, and as much as I would like to make fun of the Mario movie for its lack of a decent script, I will
And also,
fully admit
you know what? We'll get to Peach in a moment.
seeing Mario and Donkey Kong power up and kick ass on the big screen made me soy. I've completely accepted that these movies do not prioritize good storytelling or character writing in the slightest.
Unfortunately. Shame on me for believing things could be different when you're based off a freaking galaxy, I guess.
And just want to give kids and longtime Mario fans a fun, colorful, and ultra fast-paced 90 minutes of popcorn.
I mean, should I expect any less from the guys who gave us the Minions? I honestly don't know.
Flicky goodness, and you know what? That's fine. I would have preferred if we had all of that and a better story, but that's what they want to be.
Please.
Cool. But Super Mario Galaxy...
Exactly! Thank you! Thank you! Okay, thank you.
Things get a bit interesting because Mario Galaxy is notoriously one of the few Mario games that seem to actually give a shit about its story.
By default, if you don't count the RPGs, yeah. In terms of platformers, yeah. This is definitely the one that seems to care.
It's still the basic Bowser kidnaps Peach and Mario must save her that we've been doing for 40 years now, but the scale is so much...
Oh my gosh, he's right. He's not exaggerating. It's actually been 40 years, guys, since the first Super Mario Brothers game.
Grander. You play Mario Galaxy and you see from minute one it is trying to knock you off your feet. The
Yeah.
powerful orchestral score, the flat-out cinematic and epic feel to the cutscenes and the story setup, those quiet moments as you meet Rosalina aboard the Government Observatory, and then
She got done so dirty, man. It's not even funny.
you land on the first proper level of the game right when the music goes.
Da 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 da
And
da.
that's just the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that's only like the first 10 minutes, guys. If you don't count the cutscene time, that's like the first 10 minutes of gameplay.
Dude, Rosalina as a character, while not super deep, is undeniably fascinating, and her
Yeah.
backstory is told through her storybook while that sweet, somber music plays in the background.
Come to think of it, guys, I kept, how many times did I tell myself, you know what, I'm gonna read Rosalina's storybook on stream, and I still haven't. So you know what, maybe I'll take this stream to do that, exactly that.
Almost enough to make you shed a tear. And I mean, dude,
Yeah.
the ending? The fucking universe is destroyed and reset, like, that's awesome.
And the Luma's just all kamikaze into a black hole to... I'm sorry, man. This game is just so crazy. Illumination really could have done so much more with it.
All in all, Galaxy might not have the deepest story, again, it's still Mario at the end of the day, gameplay
Yeah.
does take precedent, but it was a story that had a clear identity, a
Yeah.
vibe, its own flair, aspects to call its own that no other Mario game, not even its direct sequel, has come close.
Although, if I'm being honest, I don't really consider this a sequel. I just consider this a glorified expansion. Because honestly... I mean, yeah, sure, there's new power-ups, there's Yoshi, but other than that, it's basically just another Galaxy game with the same engine and everything. It just feels redundant. Not in a bad way,
Close to replicating.
but it is redundant.
You will not find another Mario game with a story and identity like this.
Yes.
Unless you're playing one of the RPGs, but that's hardly a fair comparison.
Nope. Took the words right out of my mouth.
So naturally, with the announcement of the next Mario movie being based on Super Mario Galaxy, there was some discussion.
Okay. Minor spoiler, guys, but then again, if you're watching this and you expect
The
spoilers,
next Mario movie being based on Super Mario.
why did the marketing put an emphasis on Mario's spin attack when he canonically never gets to the access to the... He canonically never obtains the source of that power, which is the baby Luma. The little baby white Luma, which is in the movie, but for whatever reason, it never interacts with Mario. So he canonically never should use the spin attack, but he does use it at least once in the movie. It's just, like, the marketing is... The lore is just so cluttered to where even someone as nitpicky as me who tries to resist being so nitpicky just has to be nitpicky. Know what I mean?
Galaxy, There was some discussion to be had. This isn't like all the other Mario games where the plot is mostly an afterthought, which is why many—
Yeah, just Bowser kidnaps Peach. Mario has to rescue her. Like, here, it's definitely a different interpretation, and you gotta adapt to that. The writing definitely needs to adapt to it.
They were able to look past the shortcomings of the first movie, given its focus on being a spectacle-driven popcorn movie. Galaxy has its own identity and some actual substance.
Also, it made like $1 billion freaking dollars, so you know what? Do they really have a reason to care?
And a Galaxy movie that actually—
Like, on one hand, I'm so conflicted when it comes to Illumination. Like, yeah, they do the bare minimum when it comes to work environment and not using artificial intelligence in animation. Yeah, take some notes, sis. I can't believe I have to say this, but Disney should take some notes from Illumination in that regard. But at the same time, I don't think there's been a single movie they ever put out, other than maybe the first Despicable Me, that's been more than a 7 out of 10. Like, it's so conflicting when it comes to that studio in particular.
Tackles what Galaxy puts on the table, the epic scale, the quieter moments, everything involving Rosalina, but give it more time to flourish. God, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that. But
yeah, me too. Like, that's what made me so excited about this film in the first place. But honestly, yeah, I was definitely let down. And y'all already know how much of how big of a shrimp I am for Rosalina.
Before trailers came out, there was a growing sentiment that the Super Mario Galaxy movie didn't really look like much of a Galaxy movie.
Yeah. Was it an Odyssey? I mean, we got the T-Rex from Odyssey. We got Fox McCloud. We got a freaking Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. We got freaking the villains from Mario 2, Birdo and Wart. In fact, they even cast like a B-list actor, or is Luis Guzman B-list or A-list? I don't know. They cast a big name celebrity, relatively speaking, to play freaking Wart. We got all the power-ups from NSMB. We got the penguin suit. Like, this film just doesn't have its own identity, even though it already really had one.
Had elements from Galaxy, like, well, the Galaxies for one.
The Galaxies, the Launch Star, Rosalina, but it really doesn't do much with it.
Rosalina is here, the Lumas are here, the Comet Observatory is here, and we already knew the score was going to be excellent if the first movie was anything to go by.
Yeah, I will give credit. Even with how many problems these films have, the score, the soundtracks, don't hate them. Except for the tacked on license music, but we're not talking about that right now.
So long as you don't replace it with Take On Me again.
Oh my gosh, copyright. Copyright.
Mario Odyssey, Yoshi being introduced and having some sort of focus.
It's crazy. It's crazy how freaking... I don't know why Donald Glover lobbied so hard to voice his character, but he freaking nailed it. He freaking nailed it. Like, I shouldn't be surprised given how much I love his work in Community, but he freaking nailed it as Yoshi. Like, I know he doesn't really have to give much of a performance. All I have to do is say, Yoshi, every couple seconds, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought he did a spectacular job.
And even though he was in Galaxy 2, that would have made much more sense for a Super Mario World movie or something. And despite
that was his debut game.
Wide variety of wacky planets and different galaxies in the game, the trailer didn't seem to have a huge variety of locations. Coupled that with many of the trailers,
like that whole little water planet and whatnot, like the Comet Observatory, they're not in the movie very long.
Hardly featuring galaxies.
Aside from well, spoiler guys, this is the opening cutscene. Mega Leg approaches Rosalina. He's piloted by Bowser Jr. She gets kidnapped. Like, that's like the first 10 minutes, and we don't see Rosalina for like until the end of the movie, basically.
His iconic soundtrack, instead settling for the same orchestral version of 1-1 we've been hearing since the first movie. The Super Mario Galaxy movie was looking less like a Mario Galaxy movie and more like Mario Movie 2.
Yeah, exactly. Just, dare I say it? It just feels like a cluttered Mario fanfiction, if that makes any sense. As insulting as that might sound, and I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way, but man, this movie deserved better. This movie deserved better. This movie deserved better art. This movie deserved better structure, a better sense of structure, if I'm being honest. Hello, Tails. Welcome to the stream.
And after seeing the movie myself, yes, it's basically just the Mario Movie 2.
Yeah, why even call it the Mario Galaxy movie? Just say Super Mario Bros. 2.
Some elements from...
You got Mario 2 villains anyways, you may as freaking well.
Galaxy thrown into the mix. And when you view the movie through that lens, you'll...
Like, the term Galaxy in this context plays little to no influence on the overall plot, other than just rescuing Rosalina at the end.
You'll probably be able to enjoy it a lot more, but... Man, firstly, I don't think there's any debate about this.
To be honest, Devin, I don't think they even tried with replicating the story it's based on. Like with Shadow the Hedgehog, the Shadow the Hedgehog in the Sonic movies, they did well enough, even if they took a lot of creative liberties with Shadow's backstory. But here, it doesn't feel like they tried.
The film looks stunning. The first movie already looked fantastic, and this is no exception.
Yeah. Credit where credit is due. The animation, I mean, when you respect your workers and actually give it a decent budget, yeah, you can't go wrong with it. But even then, it legitimately feels like they took elements. They did actually, like, the animation style. It definitely feels like it was inspired by the aesthetics of the Galaxy games. I will give it that much credit.
It's hard to say it looks better when there haven't been that many substantial improvements, but it's definitely on par with the first. The visual accuracy to the games is still the greatest strength.
Like, even every now and again, you hear sound effects like ripped straight from the games themselves. Like the sound of the launch star, Mario's spin attack, the little Luma noises, the whole... I can't replicate it for the life of me, but hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about.
For these movies, or weakness, depends on who you...
And honestly, some would say it's nostalgia pandering, but I think it just contributes to the art style, if nothing else.
You can still feel the Illumination animators being held at gunpoint by Miyamoto to not any of this up.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it was freaking Illumination. Like, in terms of animation, they usually do the bare minimum, if that makes any sense.
Action sequences are incredibly well done, and it's a good thing too, because this movie is pretty much 70% action sequences. I've fully warmed up to the initially controversial cast at this point. I can tell
Controversial? Oh, right. People are hating on Chris Pratt for whatever reason. Honestly, guys, I'm still really baffled. It just makes no sense to me. Like, I get it. He's a Christian. That's really the only excuse I can see for why people dislike him, and that's it. Just because he's openly right-wing and whatnot, but guys, please get over yourselves.
Is getting better as he goes.
And even then, I had my misgivings with him as his performance in the first movie, but he's definitely improved in this one. Like, he definitely emotes a little better. Like, think of freaking Emmett from the Lego movie, who was also voiced by him. Like, he definitely gave more of that vibe, and you know what? That's exactly what I hope for out of Mario. Someone who wants to be a hero, if nothing else.
Even if he's still far from my ideal Mario.
Wait, what do you mean, Tails? What's stopwatch?
Voice. And the new additions are all great too. Brie Larson is a perfect fit for Rosalina. And
yeah. Even with how little her screen time is, and also, yeah, like I said, guys, the baby Luma is in this movie. And honestly, I love the fact that they gave him a little pacifier, because he is in fact a baby Luma. I don't hate it. And like I said, even though I have with my misgivings with Brie Larson as a person, in terms of the marketing for this movie and her performance, not bad. I honestly don't hate it.
And it helps that, unlike Chris, I spent my entire...
Even for how little screen time she got in the movie, like, I think she gave a really good performance.
Her childhood stomping on Koopa's prank. She isn't...
Bro, people are never gonna let him live that down, are they? I spent hours of my childhood stomping Koopas and Goombas.
A poser and actually plays Mario games.
Yeah, she actually does. Like, I think in one of her interviews, she was talking about... I think it was Luigi's purple, that one mission from Galaxy 1, Luigi's purple coins, and honestly, up until before that interview, I thought, you know what, this girl is just a poser, isn't she? But no, I was wrong.
That's nice to see. Benny Safdie was probably the most controversial pick out of the new guys, but by...
Honestly, I want to say I'm neutral towards the performance, because he definitely did give that bratty vibe that Bowser Jr. is known for. But on the other hand, I expected definitely a more childlike voice, if that makes any sense.
About the halfway point, I was on...
Hello, Polly. Welcome to the stream.
Honestly on board. I think he sounds good as Bowser Jr. The real crack pipe casting choice for this movie was Donald Glover as...
Bro, we are seeing eye to eye when it comes to everything in this movie. I will say that.
King Yoshi, and he's somehow killing it?
Exactly! He doesn't even have a lot of distinct lines, but Donald Glover nailed it as freaking Yoshi, man. And you know what? It helps that I love Donald Glover in Community. It helps that Yoshi is one of my top 2 favorite Mario characters. Like, I'm telling you, man, Yoshi just don't miss. If you dislike Yoshi, you're hiding something. You are hiding something horrible, because look at this little guy.
It's like, that's just Yoshi.
It's just freaking Yoshi, but he's still freaking delivered.
Awesome. The soundtrack is great, just like the first movie, though I am upset there wasn't much Galaxy music used here. Everything sounds...
Yeah, I could hear it every now and again in the soundtrack. Like, there's a rendition of, guys, would it be a spoiler to say that there's a rendition of Gusty Garden Galaxy? There was one in the credits of the first movie. Like, yeah, it'd be kind of insulting if they didn't do what's one of the most iconic pieces of music from this game in particular.
Sounds great, but they don't use many songs from the game the movie is adapting, which
Yeah, I did hear a bit of Bowser's Galaxy Generator. I heard Gusty Garden. Obviously, the title screen. You know, the whole. Da, 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 da.
kinda sucks. Okay, I'm glazing a bit too much. Let's be mean for a second.
I don't know, man. 6 minutes in, and I felt a really nice balance.
Rosalina, more
Oh,
like
boy.
Selena, cause she leaves out.
More like
the
Bicel.
intro.
Stop.
Seriously, despite being on the poster and despite Galaxy literally
Yeah, she's on the cover. She's probably the most iconic Galaxy character, and she only has like 10 minutes of screen time, guys. It's that crazy.
being her debut title, Rosalina has no screen time in the Mario Galaxy
Like, yeah, she's in the opening sequence, but
movie outside of the intro and the very end. She has
Yeah.
less screen time than Luigi did in the first movies.
ouch, is that true? Probably.
Someone pass me a cup. Now the current sorry, my bad. The
Current cope.
current defense of this decision was that Rosalina didn't exactly have a ton of screen time in the game itself. She appears at the start of the game, you can talk to her throughout the rest of the game, view her backstory, and she does a considerable amount at the end, but she's... Wait, hang on, that's already more than what she does in the Galaxy movies.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
what the fuck? Rosalina getting shafted in an adaptation of her debut game? Sucks.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. There's really no excuse. There's really no excuse.
Just sucks. The movie had an opportunity to give her more screen time and more of an overall presence, but they just don't.
Honestly, I didn't expect like a word for word adaptation of like her backstory and whatnot, but it feels like they didn't even try.
Do that. Oh, and her backstory?
Gone.
The
Retconned. Completely retconned, guys. For very stupid reasons that I think this video is gonna get into it, but
whole thing
let's see.
just gone. Well, not entirely.
Not okay, yeah, not entirely. Like the whole meeting the Luma, building the spaceship, getting lost, her becoming the mother of all the Lumas. I mean, some of those elements are still there, but most of them are just gone in exchange for something that's kind of stupid, but maybe it'll grow on me. Let's see if he talks about it.
She has a backstory. The backstory is that she's Peach's sister now, apparently.
That sounds like an April Fool's joke, guys, especially because this movie dropped on April Fool's, but no, that's actually in the movie. Rosalina is Peach. Like, remember in the first movie how Peach just mysteriously ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom? It's because she was Rosalina's sister. They were being ambushed by some unnamed bad guys. They had to get separated. None of it makes any sense. I kind of hate it. I don't see how it'll grow on me. What was I talking about?
How incredibly underwhelming compared to what we had before. And look, okay, let's say for a second.
Honestly, up until this point, man, up until this point, Devin, I just felt bad for Star Fox fans because, yeah, Nintendo basically forgot about them altogether. And don't even get me started on F-Zero. But am I really blaming them for the fact that Rosalina got screwed over here? I don't know.
In the Galaxy
I feel like that's just petty internet babble.
The movie is justified for shafting Rosalina due to her limited screen time in the game. All right. I hear you.
Do you, though? What's so funny, dude?
So how does Star Fox factor into...
Oh, gosh.
this equation? Okay.
Bro, are you okay, man? Do you need a hug?
First of all, the marketing guys who thought spoiling the surprise of Fox got...
Exactly! Why? 1 week before the freaking movie drops. Do you have any idea how much people would have cheered in the theater if this was a surprise? Nah, you just had to yap about it a week before the freaking movie drops. Why?
Dan McLeod showing up just a week before the film released are a pack of dickheads, bro.
Thank you. Why? Why, Illumination? Just why? I think that pisses me off more than how they did Rosalina dirty. As ironic as it might sound.
And second of all, as much as I love Star Fox, and I'm happy to see Fox...
I mean, I don't love the franchise. I'm indifferent towards it in the grand scheme of things, but it's nice to see him again.
In any capacity...
Like, it never occurred to me that maybe Illumination could do a Star Fox movie and it would be kind of fun, but...
These days.
Why? Why would this be the way to go at it?
utter goal to give Fox McCloud more screen time than Rosalina is baffling.
Exactly.
People thought Fox was just gonna be a cute little cameo. Nope, he's almost—
No, I mean, they gave him a whole poster for a reason. It wasn't just going to be like a gratuitous cameo. Of which there's a couple more guys, which I guess in some ways they do compensate. You know what? Let's see if he talks about them.
the main character in this movie. Rosalina gets shafted in her own adaptation.
Exactly.
In favor of a guy from a completely different franchise.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Louder for the people in the back, Tunchi. Louder. Oh boy.
Shocked no police are on the scene here because this is the robbery of the century.
Thank
There is
you.
Simply no good excuse for Rosalina.
Okay, guys, I'm not one to get too fixated on fictional characters, but they did my girl so dirty, man. I mean, I'm a grown adult with a full-time job, but this is just bullshit, man. Gosh. Sorry for swearing there. Sometimes I just get so angry.
It's to be done dirty like this. Though,
If anything, I'm just glad that more the other people are agreeing.
I will have to
You know what? Yeah, Tails, let's add that to the Y counter. Let's add that to the Y counter. Let's add that to the Y counter. Why not?
admit, every time Fox was on screen, I was grinning ear to ear.
Yeah, fair. He definitely, Glenn Powell's performance was nice. Like, he definitely matches the character of the composed mercenary that is Fox McCloud. If Star Fox 64 has anything to work off of, like, he definitely matches that persona, if nothing else. Like, and also, yeah, he puts in the work. He's a lot of fun. Like, the R-wing, all that jazz. Like, there's one element in particular from the climax that where Fox contributes, and I actually really like the idea.
I recognize
I think Tunchi's going to talk about it, but we'll see.
that Rosalina's treatment sucks and that it's ridiculous Fox got more screen time in a Mario Galaxy movie, but man, every scene with Fox McCloud is a treat. He
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
fucking pilots the Comet Observatory.
Yeah, okay, he said it. He said it, not me. He said it, not me. He straight up pilots the freaking Comet Observatory, and bro, that's gas. That's just gas, man. I'm not gonna pretend that they didn't do Rosalina dirty here, but that's just gas,
He
man.
does a barrel roll in the Comet
Exactly.
Observatory. Okay,
I'm telling you, this film, it's entertaining in a lot of good ways, but it still has so many problems. Like, it's so conflicting.
I'll stop. The story and pacing issues are probably even worse than before. The
Yeah.
first movie barely had a plot worth caring about, but it still had
Yeah. The plot was so inconsequential that you don't really concern yourself with the pacing. But here, there is a plot, there is pacing, and it's terrible.
some
It goes by, everything just goes by so quickly. Rosalina gets kidnapped. Oh, we meet Yoshi. Oh, it's Peach's birthday. Oh, we need to rescue Rosalina now because Illuma shows up.
stuff in there that showed that people cared. The flower field scene with Mario and Peach.
Like, the movie just never takes a moment to slow down and appreciate this rendition of the characters. Like, we already love these characters, even though from their source material, even though they're relatively lacking personalities, and you can only do so much in a platformer of all things. But here, you could actually give them so many more layers that people would definitely appreciate, especially me.
Peach, every scene with Luigi. There were
If you want to stop getting ragged on by critics, then maybe that's the way to go at it.
at least a couple of character arcs in the first movie. I can't name a single character arc in the Galaxy movie.
Devin, this is a completely different realm. Where it's a freaking movie. Like, it's a completely different realm from the games in that context, in particular.
I thought they were gonna give Bowser something, especially when he was visibly upset at the possibility Mario, Peach, and everyone else had just been killed. But
Yeah. Like, okay, it goes down like this. Peach and Toad are gone, off to rescue Rosalina. Mario and Luigi, they're taking care of business at the Mushroom Kingdom. Bowser Jr. invades. We get that whole opening scene from Galaxy, where the castle is literally ripped from the ground and lifted into the sky. It's Mario, Luigi, and Bowser. They manage to get away from Bowser Jr. And then Bowser, like, throughout the beginning of the movie, Bowser, like, yeah, even though he's a prisoner, like, he's more or less on good terms with Mario and Luigi. Like, he's basically being all buddy-buddy, even after the mini mushroom wears off. Like, Bowser, he still doesn't want to stab Mario and Luigi in the back. He tries to help them with their mission of rendezvousing with Peach. But then, like, I don't know, man. They just completely forget about the whole arc. Well into the movie's climax.
they don't really do anything with that. The plot
Exactly.
is very unfocused too, without a whole lot of actual.
And I don't know why Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are in that poster. Just this scene with them, it only lasts like 5 minutes, guys. Like, it's really nothing crazy. I guess it's just an homage to Yoshi's Island, but This is not a Yoshi's Island movie. So what the heck are we doing?
Direction. There's a random Yoshi's Island sequence with Yoshi
Yup, took the words right out of my mouth.
having to take care of a baby Mario and Luigi that served genuinely zero purpose and got old very quickly.
Like, yeah, you could cut this whole movie. You could drop this whole scene out of the movie and nothing would change. Like, it's nice to give Yoshi a little more screen time, but this was ultimately pointless.
These movies have fully embraced their status as Easter egg movies for kids and longtime fans to gawk at. It moves from scene to scene with such insane speed, there's basically no time to chill out and let things sit. It's a sugar rush in cinematic form, and while it is absolutely a fun time...
I mean, it was really sweet, but... The sugar rush, I mean, but... you can only take so much, man.
If you're either a kid or a longtime Nintendo fan, there's definitely an argument to be made that...
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. A lot of these points that Tunchi is discussing, yeah, I do get into them in my own review, which I'm currently editing, and it makes me wonder if it's really worth uploading, just because it's going to be really redundant. Like, yeah, we see eye to eye in a lot of things, and we agree on a lot of it, but yeah, my review is definitely going to be really redundant, compared to if you take this one into account. I mean, I already recorded the lines, I already edited, like, the first 2 minutes. Do I just want to cancel the project altogether? I don't know. It was definitely improvised, but I don't know.
As well as a sequel to the first movie. It kinda stings considering what Mario Galaxy was. Again, not a deep story, but one with an...
Yeah, nothing too complex, but it was still something more than usual.
An established identity, tone, epic cinematic flair, and feel to it, along with introducing a brand new character with a legitimately interesting backstory.
Yeah.
It's a Galaxy movie in name alone.
Again, took the words right. Bro, I swear, he's reaching right into my tongue and pulling the words out. It's crazy.
There's nothing here that even resembles Galaxy outside of Rosalina, the Lumas, and the concept of hopping from planet to planet. It's fundamentally different, and I think it's a huge missed opportunity. A 90-minute movie is more than enough time to take the story of Galaxy and allow it to truly flourish.
Yeah.
You can still cram it with the Easter eggs.
Like, every now and then, like, in small doses, like a reference or an Easter egg or whatever, but... they definitely overdid it, even if I did enjoy a lot of it.
References, all of that, all of the Easter eggs and references you want, even keep a lot of the trademark Illumination humor and such. That doesn't have to go away, but a more fleshed out version of Galaxy
Trademark Illumination humor? I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I get what you mean.
Story with some extra focus on Rosalina would have been great. This is all anyone is asking for.
Honestly, Rosalina deserved better, man.
Mario movies, really. We don't want masterpieces. We just want fun.
Even that
video game movies that actually tell a story with some modicum of effort put into it. And
yeah.
I still find it shocking and in many ways deeply embarrassing.
That's the thing, though. When it comes to telling a meaningful story, even for these characters, Illumination is the last studio I would trust with it. The last studio I would trust with this sort of idea is the same guy who wrote the Minions into existence.
Embarrassing that devout fans of the Mario movies will go out of their way to harass actual professional film reviewers.
Okay, seriously though, don't do that. Don't do that. It's okay to have your own thoughts. It's okay to vent into the void, but don't harass other people in the process.
And content creators for offering.
Like, if I'm being honest, the critics are more or less onto something in that regard.
The most surface level critique.
Take it from me, been a Mario fan most of my life, and these kinds of takes, yeah, I'm with them.
Of the Mario movies. The first movie I could care less about having a story at this point. It's a fun reference movie. I can enjoy
exactly.
it. But with Galaxy, there was already a story here.
Yeah, you had everything. They had everything laid out for them. Rosalina's backstory, the grandeur of the plot. Like, okay, Peach gets kidnapped or whatever, but there was so much more going for it than your run-of-the-mill than any other Mario platformer, to where, like, I don't know, it feels like it should have been the easiest film to write in terms of narrative, but they just did nothing with it.
And despite its lack of depth, it was still epic and fascinating.
Yeah, it's nothing too deep, but it was still deep.
For the feature film adaptation of Galaxy to strip Galaxy of its identity and have an actively...
You know, I think it's kind of funny that Luigi in the frog suit was a good chunk of the marketing, but even though that scene only lasts like 10 seconds.
The worst story in the video game feels wrong. I can't get behind that as much as I still enjoyed the film. And yeah,
And I'm not gonna lie, it's a little unrealistic that this whole scene at the casino with the Mario 2 villains. Like Peach and Toad, they get swarmed by basically they get ambushed by a swarm of ninjas. I felt it was a little unrealistic that Peach actually pulled off a win in that fight. I feel like she should have been captured right then and there.
Game feels wrong. I can't get behind that as much as I still enjoyed the film. And yeah, I'm pussyfooting a lot by reminding you I did enjoy this film. Have you seen how people look after they aren't careful addressing the issue?
Yeah, if you rag on this movie too much for whatever reason, the internet definitely gets on your case, because, oh my gosh, kids movie, get over yourself, it's not that deep, bro. Like, no, I will not get over this. This film deserved better. This franchise deserved better, man. You know what? How does that one C.S. Lewis quote go? A children's story that was only enjoyed. You know what? Let me look it up, actually. Lewis. Let me see. Of course, all children's literature is not fantastic. Wait, am I reading the right thing? No, probably not. You know, let's see if the AI actually delivers here. A children's story that can only be enjoyed by children is not a good children's story in the slightest. Bro, this dude, I'm telling you, man, this dude was ahead of his time when it comes to his writing. It's crazy. When did this guy pass away? I'm pretty sure it was like early in the 20th century. You know what? Let me look into it, actually. Yeah, he passed away in 1963, guys. He like, bro, I'm assuming this quote dropped somewhere early in the 20th century. So yeah, the fact that, bro, this guy was literally a century ahead of his time. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, back to it.
Issues with this movie? I'm gonna address the elephant in the room now. So for everyone who loves posting that one clip from my criticism not welcome video in response to discourse about the movie,
wait, is that? Okay, that was 2 years ago. That's probably why I don't recognize it.
Up because I hate that video. Clip this next part instead. I won't die of embarrassment hearing my old microphone anymore.
Okay, dude, you're allowed to stand with your takes, man. Even though I don't agree with them all the time, you're allowed to stand with your takes, man. You don't have to worry about internet backlash, relatively speaking.
I fear I may have come off as oddly antagonistic in my other Mario movie video when discussing these kinds of fans, and I apologize for that, but the cycle is repeating with Mario Galaxy, and it's making me sad. We have people genuinely telling anyone from
oh my gosh, bro, screw these kinds of takes, you blithering, uninspired, soulless losers, man. It's a kid's movie. We're just gonna watch the Mario and the bit. Oh my gosh, I can't even read that without throwing up.
Professional critics that die-hard fans that they aren't allowed to criticize the Mario.
Oh my gosh. Never mind the fact that they're using slurs.
The Galaxy movie simply because it's a movie aimed at kids. These same people are usually the 25 to 30-something-year-old.
Hello, Arian. Welcome to the stream.
Usually catered to. Children aren't gonna recognize every Easter egg that's in each individual frame to everyone from.
And even then, you're allowed to entertain children and make other people happy. Like, is the concept of E for everyone so foreign to some of these filmmakers, if I'm being honest?
Miyamoto to Chris Meledandri, and even the cast members love talking about in interviews to drum up hype.
Like, yeah, this film could have been so much more, man. Like, dare I say it? It could have been probably the best Illumination film, which is really saying something, because their best one, in my opinion, dropped back in 2010.
That's you guys. You're gonna recognize those Easter eggs. This movie is made for you.
Yeah. Like, the kids are more than likely not gonna give a crap. Like, the sound effects, the gratuitous cameos, I doubt most of them are gonna care. Except for maybe Star Fox.
It's why
because there's a couple more others, guys, that... Well, unless you play Smash Bros. Devotedly, yeah, the toddlers, the kids, the 5-year-olds, they're probably not gonna care.
The other side of the coin brushes off all criticism of this.
Because there's definitely a lot of other cameos that, well, unless you've actually played Mario games, you're probably not gonna recognize them.
This movie as a movie with it's for the fans. So which is it? Is it a movie for children or is it a movie for the fans? I can tell you right now that it is in fact both, and this still does not mean the film was exempt from criticism. I think a lot of
just because
defensive.
Even if I completely disregard the mentality of, hey, adults should be allowed to enjoy this too. Like, this film still has a lot of problems. The character balancing, the world building, the pacing, it still has a lot of problems. I'll leave it at that.
Inherently comes with the territory of Mario games not having deep stories. And so whenever you say you thought the story of the movie was bad, people automatically assume you wanted a Goodfellas level narrative from—
I don't. I really don't. Like, is it so hard to understand the middle ground that I'm hoping for out of these movies, the compromise? Because this film did not compromise whatsoever.
A film with Bowser Jr. in it, and it's like, no.
Like, no, it's not that serious.
We just
Even if my tone might imply otherwise, guys, it's not that serious.
want a story that isn't paper thin, not a masterpiece, not emotionally deep,
Like, there's a certain bare minimum. It's that simple.
not anything profound.
Just go a little bit, a tiny bit, just 1 inch of above and beyond. And I would have enjoyed this. I would have liked this film a lot more.
Just a bare minimum solid plot that isn't carried solely by how many references you can spot. Because that's the bare minimum for a film.
Like, with the first film, I let it slide. Like, it was like 90% Easter eggs. The blue shell, the setting, freaking. Okay, not much of anything else. Like the little homage to Luigi's Mansion, like Luigi surviving that horror place with the dry bones and the Shy Guys and whatnot. Like, I don't know, man. Like, one time I could let it slide, but with a sequel like this, especially based off of your biggest story-driven platformer installment in the franchise, like, I feel like it deserved a lot better. I feel like this adaptation deserved a lot better than your run-of-the-mill Illumination slop, for lack of a better term.
You can't have a film without a bare minimum solid plot with some sort of cohesion, because I must stress, when you don't have that,
And even when I don't have that gripe, like I said, this film still has a lot of
you
problems.
don't really have a movie. You have a fun and enjoyable 90-minute roller coaster ride. But as
Or if you're being a little more harsh, you basically just have a glorified fan fiction.
a film that
Because that's straight up what this movie felt like, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it seems so derisive, but this film was disappointing in a lot of ways. Even though there was plenty of elements I still enjoyed.
doesn't really work. You can't really blame people for going to see a movie and not really getting a movie, especially people who
Yeah.
are literally paid to review movies.
Yeah.
Though I will agree, some
I mean, I don't get paid, but I still review movies, if nothing else.
of these headlines are a little dramatic. Like, worse than AI, but
Like, okay, yeah, these kind of reviews? No. Like, calm down, man. You're allowed to be angry, but it's not that serious. You're allowed to be disappointed, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad.
fuck off. At least when I said Wish's lyrics were like AI, I was funny about it. Especially when the movie is
Honestly, Devin, Galaxy's really not that deep. I feel like Illumination would actually understand that, but no. Then I remember how awful Despicable Me 4 was, so I don't think they understand. I don't think they understand anything beyond mindless children's entertainment, and I hate the fact that it's making them so much money.
based
Like, how much did Despicable Me 4 do in the box office like 2 years ago?
on had exactly what the movie needed. I've also been seeing
Like, it's
the it's a kids movie defense surge in popularity, and it genuinely feels like the human race is going backwards. Because if you used that as a defense of a kids movie you enjoyed like 6 years ago, you would have gotten cooked. Yes, the Mario movie is aimed at kids, but it's also a movie very clearly aimed at adult Nintendo fans, so it's
yeah, there's a reason they cast that's basically the reason they cast Brie Larson in the first place. Because she's by the looks of it, and I had my doubts before, but yeah, she is definitively a Mario fan.
clearly aiming for a general audience sort of appeal. A movie anyone of any age can enjoy, not just limited to children. If this was some shit like Paw Patrol, I'd be like, okay, yeah,
Yeah, if we ever get like a Paper Mario movie or anything along those lines, anything based off the Mario RPGs, yeah, Illumination is not the studio I want spearheading this operation. Know what I mean?
that's a kids movie, you can stop there, pal. But if a movie is trying to appeal to all ages, then that's where criticism is justified in my eyes.
Yeah, like a film like Paw Patrol, that's strictly aimed at toddlers. That's where you can get away with all that crap. Here, though, we're definitely at a higher point in the hierarchy. Know what I mean?
Especially because a lot of movies that appeal to all ages happen to be genuine masterpieces.
Uh-huh.
Many movies do not need to be masterpieces, but it's worth reminding you that just because kids will happily consume slop
Yeah, DreamWorks, Disney, I don't know, just not Illumination, please.
doesn't
Just given their track record that's been running for like the past 15 years.
mean they won't appreciate a well-cooked meal. Kids deserve better, especially given we're living in the
Okay, it still bothers me. They put Mario spin attacking in the poster, but he doesn't even interact with the baby Luma. That gives him that power. That's I'm sorry, that's definitely nitpicky, but it still bothers me.
TikTok era now, and most of the best kids movies are movies that adults can comfortably appreciate.
Like, they didn't even bother with the time. Like, we could have had it all. No Rosalina's backstory, no dynamic with Mario and the baby Luma, no. A botched dynamic with Bowser and Jr., Peach and Rosalina being sisters for whatever Gosh, man, the more I think about this movie, the more it disappoints me. Gosh.
As well. And besides, these same people saying shit like, oh, it's a kids movie, you can't criticize a kids movie.
I will criticize a kids movie to my heart's content, and you can't stop me. I'm making freaking mac and cheese, and nobody can stop me.
are usually the ones who are going to see said kids movie anyway.
I'm losing my mind, man. I'm losing my mind.
Like, not to be a dick, but it comes off as projection. Not to mention, no one ever bats an eye when any other kids movie.
Yeah. You could argue Across the Spider-Verse is aimed at kids, and it still nailed it with the critics.
You received
Critics and audiences, at least as far as Rotten Tomatoes is concerned.
glowingly positive reviews. Apparently, it's weird for an adult to criticize a kids movie for not being good because they should be engaging with adult stuff instead, but it's not weird for them to praise a kids movie for being good.
Like, it's funny. When critics actually praise a kids film, no internet rando is going out of the way to say, oh, it's a kids film, why are you reviewing it in the first place? Like, I'm telling you, man, anyone who tries to play that defense, they are just a two-faced poser. I'm gonna have a very hard time taking that seriously, honestly.
There's a reason for that, and some people aren't gonna like it when I say this, but it's because you like the movie! You like the movie and don't like it when it gets criticized! That's fine! That's normal! But you shouldn't use those feelings to silence criticism!
Like, I feel like we're just going in this endless cycle of, oh, this movie sucks. Oh, it's a kid's movie. You're not allowed to criticize it. Oh, this movie sucks anyways. Like, I'm telling you, man, this vicious cycle of pointlessness, it's definitely getting to me a little bit.
How many people do you think want my head on a pike just for saying that? I'm a gambling man, but ooh.
Stand proud, dude. Stand proud.
That's enough about that. Let's move on. Well, but actually, that's kind of all I have to say. Do I recommend the Mario Galaxy movie? Well,
mostly no, but kinda yes. It's the kind of film where if my younger cousins are visiting and they want to watch a movie, like, yeah, I'll maybe set it up on Netflix or whatever, but it definitely does bother me in a lot of very particular ways that I've already discussed.
well, that depends on how much you like the first one in spite of it all, and also how tolerant you are of seeing a Mario Galaxy movie be astoundingly not at all like Mario Galaxy. I still had a good time, enjoyed myself and everything. I bought the fuck-ass Yoshi popcorn bucket, please.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's like, well, I mean, yeah, it's really cute. I don't hate it. Yoshi's one of the best things about the movie, but I'm not spending $50 on a freaking popcorn bucket. Thank you very much. I don't think they're available in Mexico anyways.
Please validate my corporate shilling, but as a film, it's still pretty unremarkable, and at worst, a bit of an insult to Galaxy as a whole. Kids will like it, hardcore Nintendo fans will probably like it, but it could have been
in some ways, I did.
So much better had they actually stuck to what Galaxy had already laid down, at least in my opinion. The film's fine, I'll happily rewatch it at some point, but yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Play Deadlock.
Wait, what?
Yo, she got a punch off?
Got her.
Yo!
Suddenly unrelated MOBA footage? I have no idea what I'm looking at here.
Stupid bitch.
I love the fact that the captions misread the B word as just as the word sketch for whatever reason. But that's that, guys. Honestly, considering what you just watched, like I said, my review for this movie that's currently in development, it definitely feels really redundant compared to this in particular. I'm not gonna lie, guys. How many times did I say throughout this reaction, he took the words right out of my mouth? Like, now I'm a little conflicted. Yeah, he used to say play Yakuza or whatever, and then now this? I don't know what's going on, but hey, that's his thing. They omitted so many galaxies. Okay, I'm not expecting like a galaxy by galaxy montage or whatever, but there was a certain bare minimum they had to do with this film, and they didn't deliver even on that, for the sake of, I guess, all these Easter eggs and whatnot. Sonic and Mario movies are like that SpongeBob meme with Smart and Dumb Patrick. Okay, credit where credit is due. The Sonic movies, they are above average, or decent, but on the other hand, they definitely do take a lot of creative liberties. At least I noticed that when they made the Shadow movie, because yeah, they did not like Shadow's backstory, even for an E-rated game. It definitely gets really dark, like him being an artificial life, Maria being terminally ill, like Gerald Robotnik being executed on the spot. Like, I don't know, like they definitely, if there's one criticism I have of the Shadow movie, it's definitely the portrayal of Gerald Robotnik and the details of Shadow's backstory. But overall, yeah, it's not a bad experience. Like, it definitely still has its own thing going for it, rather than just gratuitous cameos. But alright, guys. How about Ellis Mark's review? How long have I been streaming for? A little more than an hour, and, yeah, it's already 5 o'clock, guys. If I get into that, then there's probably going to be no Mario Mon today, so we'll probably save it for next time, guys, especially after I hopefully upload my own review, but at the same time, guys, Tunchi, he basically... a lot of his criticisms are also the criticisms I cover, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little reluctant to upload the review anyways, just cause, yeah, a lot of it is just gonna feel really redundant, especially if you're loyal to this channel and whatnot. And also, guys, I did start stream late today, just cause by the time I was supposed to start stream today, which is usually 1 o'clock, I was just, no, I need a nap. I woke up at like 7:30 a.m. today. I went to bed around midnight. I woke up at around 7:30. I hung out with my dad because I had to take care of some business. And I don't know, guys. Most of the afternoon, most of the morning, I spent it editing the Lincoln and Ronnie Ann review, recording the lines for the Galaxy review, editing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little burnt out to where I know I said I would upload the Galaxy review tomorrow, but I think it's gonna have to wait until next week. And if that is the case, then that also means that the Lincoln and Ronnie Ann, part 2 of the Lincoln and Ronnie Ann review is probably gonna have to wait like until the week after the next one. And I don't know how I feel about delaying all these projects just more and more, guys. Like, I feel like the more I delay it, the more it's gonna be more of a Mighty Number 9 situation, where I delay it so much to where the final product actually sucks. Know what I mean? But alright, guys, I think the plan for now is just get into some Mario Mon. Just cause I definitely do want to play the game a little. And maybe get the final gym badge and whatnot. Like, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But with that being said though, guys, I'm gonna take a bit of a break. Get some water, maybe breathe a little, and I encourage you guys to do the same. So with that being said, I will be right back. point of order, guys. Remind me to... Next time we get a big name Nintendo movie or whatever in theaters, remind me to watch it as soon as it drops in theaters, because the internet, or really Twitter in particular, just can't help themselves with posting spoilers on the timeline. It's getting kind of ridiculous how many people, like, it's crazy how one of the first things a movie theater tells me is, turn off your phone, recording this is illegal, say no to piracy. And yet I've seen God knows how many instances of people just recording in the theater and uploading it to Twitter. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, yeah, the cameos were exciting. Like, yeah, I had fun with the post-credit sequence, even though I'm not too crazy about the character in question, but jeez, man. Some of y'all just need to just keep your excitement to yourselves for now. Is that so much to ask? Anyways, here we are. Back at it again with some Mario Man. Close this. Turn on the audio. I'd like to believe you guys can hear everything well enough, but don't quote me on it. You know what? Definitely don't quote me on it. Hold on. I think the movie will be another Cars 2 situation where 5 years down the line, people who thought it was bad might somewhat like it. Yeah, I can kind of see the resemblance or the parallel. Like, yeah, the premise is kind of dumb. No, that's the thing though. Cars? My problem with Cars is just the premise is dumb. It doesn't expand on the characters or really the universe. It just goes in a completely different direction from the first one to where it's completely jarring. That's my problem with Cars 2. Like, if you pretend the first one never existed, then yeah, I guess Cars 2 is fine. Here though, it's a completely different set of problems, if nothing else. But alright guys, last time we got our 6th gym badge, we got our 7th gym badge. Speaking of Rosalina, we gave her more screen time than the actual movie ever did. So let's get a quick recap of the team as of right now. It's definitely going to receive some adjustments just because, well, if you were here yesterday, you would know. But for now, quick recap of the team. Crystal King, or rather Crystal Queen, Harvey the Crystal Queen, Quirky Nature, Ice Ghost, Refrigerate, with Aurora Beam, Recover, Hex, and Calm Mind. Eventually I do want to teach her Ice Beam and Shadow Ball and all that good stuff. Flane, the Porcupine, with Crunch, okay, hold on, Naive Nature, Swift Slim, with Crunch, Waterfall, Painful Bunker, and Poison Fang. Annie, the Blue Yoshi, Hardy Nature with Cloud9, Air Slash, Air Cutter, Tailwind, and Roost. Lazy Susan, the Aristocrat, where the Earth Eater, with Flamethrowers, Stealth Rock, Glare, and Scorching Sands. Boot, Zicking Boo, Careful Nature with Levitate, with Dark Pulse, Confuse Ray, Shadow Ball, and Nasty Plot. Why did I put so much emphasis on nasty there? I don't know. I guess it's just fun to say the word in a relatively inappropriate context. And our beloved starter, Rico the King Babam. Bro, why are you sitting down? With Blaze, Careful Nature, Flame Charge, Storm Throw, Bulk Up, and Heat Crash. That's the team for now, guys. Though, I think in the long run, I'm gonna bench Lazy Susan out of favoritism for someone else. And if y'all were here yesterday, y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. You know what? I may as well just show you guys now that I think about it. Oops, wrong tab. Soon enough, guys. As soon as I figure out where the heck to find the star bits, which is the evolutionary item that Illuma needs, we're gonna incorporate Stella into the team, because y'all already know how much I love Galaxy, y'all already know how much I love the Lumas. And that's that, guys. But for now, we'll work with what we got. Alright, I can leave now. And I'm guessing this pipe leads to... Okay, I'm guessing Bowser's Castle is World 8. Hell yeah. Okay. 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 Just the moment I heard that, I knew where this was going. And I just realized I need to adjust the tab a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Luigi, don't worry about going through the whole castle. Just follow us into the throne room. We'll give you the Power Star and some needed alone time with. Hey, yo. Oh, that's okay. I should work for it like everyone else. Also, it's not really following if I'm being dragged, right? No, we insist. We want you to get the wish before Mario, like everyone else does. It doesn't matter to me if I get my wish. I'm just playing to have fun with my bro. Aww. Oh, hey, I just realized that's Bowser Jr. But Papa got mushroom pizza delivered for all of us. Mushroom pizza, you say? I'm not gonna lie, I could go for some mushroom pizza right now. Honestly, I could go... Okay, does Uber Eats actually deliver pizza other than maybe Little Caesars? You know what? I gotta look into it because I'm legitimately craving a mushroom pizza from like a local Italian restaurant. Not gonna disclose the name because I don't want to dox myself, but still. Oh, and I got a promotion. I got a promo. Anything worth more than 200 pesos, I get half off. Okay, I'm down. Hold on. Okay, you know what? I'll worry about this after stream. Not gonna lie though, I am craving some good mushroom pizza. All of a sudden. Can we actually get mushroom pizza? Please. Let me pull out the royal credit card. There's credit cards in the Mario world? Okay. I mean, why am I not surprised? What? Oh, Egad. It looks like Luigi has been locked inside the throne room with Bowser, Bowser Jr., and Kamek. It's a sturdy door with a sturdier lock on it, so you need to make your way through the whole castle and find that Bowser key. Uh-huh. Is that all you wanted to tell me? Oh, what's that? The Gadpel? What the heck is that? Oh, so it's like a... Is it like an infinite repel? Oh, and don't worry about how it works. The smell shouldn't be too... Wait, what? Wait, what? Is it like an infinite repel, or is it just for Bowser's Castle? Hold on. Like, just wild encounters in general? Wait, so does that mean all my repels are useless now? Probably. You know what? I mean, I guess I can always just sell them. Wait, so where the heck am I going? There's like 5 different entrances. Okay, maybe just 2, actually. Da 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 da. So, I guess I start here? You know what? While I'm here though, I guess I know I said I'm not gonna use Luma until I can evolve her, because it definitely makes a difference. At least, but then again, I could just use the Eviolite, but even then, that would just make things even more complicated, and I don't have an Eviolite anyways, so... I think for now, we're gonna bench Lazy Susan, and just get the Luma, Stella some experience, with the experience share. What nature are you? I didn't even look at it, now that I think about it. Party nature, that's neutral. Okay, I can work with that. Although I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like Lazy Susan is definitely gonna carry this area, because I'm expecting a lot of fire types. I guess if anyone's gonna struggle, it's Crystal King. I don't know. Sorry, Crystal Queen. I don't know who to bench in favor of Stella. I'm so conflicted, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely not Flame. Maybe, you know what? She put in the work in the gym. I think she deserves a rest. Freaking Harvey. Oh my... Suddenly a bullet bill. Okay, if I'm dealing with bullet bills though, maybe I should leave with Lazy Susan. Because Rico, he can also deal with steel types, but the fact of the matter is he's very slow. I'm guessing you're a trainer too. A Goomba stack, that's pure normal. Great lead for me. Sure. The moment I say I'm not leading with Rico, that's a... Sure. Okay, I see what you're doing, game. I see what you're doing. Okay. Wait, he gets acrobatics? That's kind of crazy. Lava drop? Wait, lava... Wait, what? Okay, you're... Are you fire flying or just pure fire? I guess we'll find out. Okay, you're pure fire. Presumably. Alright, Boot got to level 50. I think I got an ouchie. Okay, do I have a burn heal on me? I have a full heal, if nothing else. Yeah, okay, full heal it is. And maybe a potion. I'm sorry, a shroom or whatever. I'm telling you, the technicalities of these semantics, they're gonna drive me crazy a little bit. On one hand, I want to care about them, but on the other hand, I kind of don't. Like a bullet bill? What does that mean? I have to actually, like, get it from a bullet bill. Oh, that's what Boulder evolves into. Although I'm guessing you're fire rock, so... Eat sand? It wouldn't surprise me if this one-shots. Okay. And Lazy Susan is burned again. That's nice. Boy. You know what? Fine, fine, fine. I'll lead with Rico. I'll lead with Rico. Oh, wait, it's lava. Okay, for a moment I thought I could swim in the lava, but I guess I can't. This music, though, like, seriously, let's take a moment to listen to it. I'm gonna shut up for a moment. Oh, okay, it's a full restore. Seriously, though, this rendition of freaking Koopa Road from Mario 64, gas, gas. Dino Rhino, your fire ground, oh boy. Sometimes I really hate the fact that my only water type is also weak to ground, but screw it. Rico wants to learn superpower? No thanks. No thanks. I'm just not a fan of the attack and defense drop. Stella leveled up. That's nice. A Womp. I think you're pure rock or pure steel. Oh, wait, no, not that Womp. Probably still weak to fighting, though. Please don't paralyze me. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. From Paramount to improve the the Mario franchise? Honestly, like I said, I wasn't expecting much from the Galaxy movie, just a bit of a bare minimum. I honestly expected an adaptation of some of the narratives from Galaxy. Rosalina's backstory, like the bond between the Mario and the baby Luma, just something, and we got... I expected a little something, and we got nothing. Like, it's really the best... My biggest critique of the film overall. Like, okay, I get it. Mario on the big screen, get your Easter eggs out of the way or whatever, but... Gosh, man. Hey, what are you doing here? Okay. Wait, is this Shy Guy a trainer? Probably. They do work for Bowser. Got a max syrup. Wait, isn't this just the... No, it's not the entrance. How do we tell him? Oh my gosh, I just crushed this poor little Koopa's dreams. I'm so sorry, dude. Wait, we're back at the... What the? We're back at the entrance, I guess. Oh, you're a salesman. Okay, you're not sure, you'll come in handy. Take my Stardust. Take my star pieces. Take my wife, take my kids, take my lunch, take my house, take my... Okay, sorry. Oh, thank you. Okay, you know what? I gotta remind myself to interact with every NPC. Wait, are you just gonna stand there? Alright, I see how it is. Oh, gosh. Wait, what the... What? Is that the... Just T-Rex. Just the T-Rex from Odyssey. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. It's kind of crazy, but alright. And he knows Dragon Rush. And he has a Rocky helmet. Neat. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Do I survive a Dragon Rush? I do. Barely. Okay, I need to heal though. I need to heal again, because I do not... You know what, the less money I have to spend on potions and whatnot, the better. Thank goodness the Shy Guy is here. I have no idea where I'm going though. This labyrinth is huge. Okay, chat, maybe a lot of you aren't experts on dinosaurs, but what's your favorite dinosaur? Because I feel like most people are just gonna take the cop-out answer and say T-Rex. Like, yeah, it's the most popular dinosaur, but it's also the most cliche in popular culture, I would say. Whoa, what are you? I'm guessing you're bug flying? Okay, sure, Annie, why not? Come to think of it, yeah, the T-Rex is... Oh, gosh. Shrooboid, I'm guessing that's Shroob's evolution. They're pure poison, but they're physical, so I don't think Stella can put in the work here. At least not yet. I just realized I haven't even looked at Stella's move pool, now that I think about it. We got the burn-in. Okay, wow. I'm not longer immune to ground type moves. I don't think you had any to begin with, man. You got a Toxic, doesn't matter. You know what? What are your moves? I haven't even looked at them. Cosmic Power, Moonblast. Okay, there's not a lot of double battles in this game, so I don't think you need Follow Me, girl. Let's see what else you got. I really wish you had access to Psychic, but hey, at least she has Moonblast. Don't I have a Calm Mind TM? Hold on. I gotta look into it. Okay, Stella is physical and she can't learn Psycho Cut. She's not physical and she can't learn Psycho Cut anyways. Okay, I'm probably tripping then. Does she even get access to Calm Mind? I honestly don't know. Okay, that's a dead end too. I'm gonna be honest, Polly, I've never heard of a, I don't even know what a Tylosaurus looks like. Like, I'm telling you, man, my dinosaur knowledge, it's really nothing crazy. Like, I know the basics. Triceratops, T-Rex, Ichania, Parasaurolophus. Okay. Mega Koopa, you're gone. Paratroopa, times like these, I really wish I had a decent electric type. It is what it is. Wait, you have a citrus berry? Why? And he outspeeds me. Oh boy. I guess my best bet is Flame. He's gonna outspeed me, but I wanna believe he can take at least a hit. Wait, I wasn't even reading what they said there. Okay, Hammer Pro. I can work with that. Let me at least get the poison in. Thank goodness. Ow! And of course, he uses Hammer Arm just to taunt me. You know what? Maybe Stella can put in the... Oh wait, you're a normal type, not fighting. Maybe we can set up a little bit? Do I survive even with... of course he crit. The moment Stella gets a chance to shine, she gets critted. That's not nice. This game, man. That's not nice. And I just realized that was one of Bowser's admins. And we got a bullet key. Okay. Okay, that's what they were talking about. But I need to heal. I definitely need to heal. This is the exit, right? I know you said this a while back, but if you were to rewrite NSL, how would I rewrite that notorious episode? Honestly, it has a relatively simple solution. Like, there's one thing that made sense at first, was the parents joining in on the bad luck. I feel like it was just an attempt to teach Lincoln a lesson about flaking, about lying and flaking. But at the same time, they did not make that implication whatsoever. Like, all they had to do was say... Like, Lynn and Rita, all they had to do was say, like, just go along with it for the first couple minutes of the episode and say, oh, wow, Lincoln, you really are bad luck. Sorry, you can't be here, you can't be here. And then about halfway into the episode, when they start taking all these extreme measures, like kicking him out of the house, they were like, no, this is too far. No, this is too much. No, we can't do this. And I don't know. Just to start, I really haven't put a lot of thought into a rewrite of the episode, but that would be a good start. Just make it so that Lynn and Rita's behavior is not so oblivious. Stella getting pwned just like the Loud House. You're not wrong. Wait, but it doesn't look any different from the other bricks. Okay, sure. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Hold on. Where's the cannon? Yeah, okay, I need these boulders out of the way, and I need to... Yep. I hate these kinds of puzzles, I'm not gonna lie, they're a little tedious. You know what, just fight me, dude, just fight me. Wait, you're not a trainer? Okay. Wait, am I meant to fire the... Oh, it goes through the boulder. Wait, so if I just move this out of the way, it breaks? Okay, simple enough, but what did that switch do? Okay, got rid of the green bricks. But now what? Oh my goodness. Goodbye. Poltergeist? What the heck is that? Control a foe's item to attack. Fails if foe has no held item. Not a fan of that accuracy. It's very situational. It's nice power, but even then it's physical. So, no thanks. I probably should have switched out. You know what, Flame? You can do it here. Maybe. Or, you know, whatever works. Parabini, that's grass flying. Horned ant, that's fire steel. I'm sorry, bug steel. Okay, simple enough. No thank you. The show is better with Chris Savino gods. There's been some controversial, unrealistic elements, but I think it makes the show interesting. I think it makes the show have no identity when it's slapping all these elements together and hoping for the best. Most of which hasn't paid off. Let's see. Okay, where the heck am I supposed to be? Oh, okay, that's where I'm supposed to be going. And he leveled up again. Blarg? Wait, that's that dragon thing from Mario World. I have Lazy Susan, I have Scorching Sands, but... Yeah, he's part dragon, so Waterfall does nothing. I really don't want to put Stella in danger here, so... Yeah, Lazy Susan is my best bet. Maybe paralyze it first? Okay, we do outspeed. The dinosaur learning treatment? Yeah, I don't think there's a single person who knows what that is, Polly. Okay, Lazy Susan might not make it, but at the very least... Okay, she did about half. Oh my gosh, he is like... Okay, he is using lava plumes, so maybe Stella can put in the work here. Like, I don't know, Arian. I'm not sure what the best way to go at it is with Bowser, but it seemed like they were going in a certain direction in the movie, but they just flat out gave up on it. Okay, unless he crits me, I should be fine here. Is he just gonna keep spamming Lava Plume? Okay, we won't know. He's paralyzed. Not doing a lot of damage, but even then. And of course I get burned. That's nice. Alright, good job, Stella. Your first kill. Baby's first kill. Fuzzy, that's pure bug. Alright, there you go. I need to go heal, though. Where's the exit again? I honestly lost track, if I'm being honest. I don't know, like I said, guys, this labyrinth is huge. It's really easy to get lost. Am I even going the right way? I legitimately don't know. Okay, fine, fine. What type are you? You know what? You seem light. Maybe he Crash can put in the work here. Oh, it definitely did. Lazy Susan leveled up. Pyro Ball? Okay. Not a bad move to have, and she is more physical than special. I kind of like it more than Flamethrower, but at the same time, that accuracy drop bothers me. Rose Bean. Oh. Good to know, but I hate the fact that this is a dead end, essentially. At least for now. What do I think about Scooby-Doo? Like most classic franchises in Hollywood, it's getting milked too much. It's all I can really say. Like, I don't know, apparently we're getting a live-action Scooby-Doo series. We got Scoob a couple years ago, and that was really mediocre. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm really mixed. I'm indifferent towards it in the grand scheme of things. Like, yeah, it's a classic. It's one of the staples of it's one of the staples of classic animation, but still, though, it's definitely overused. Okay, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Maybe it's not through the pipe? I don't know. You know what? Let me just go heal first. Okay, there's nothing here. You know, what do you gotta say? Me, I'm just a Goomba. The moment I say I gotta talk to every NPC, and this guy just says, me, I'm just a Goomba. An open concept kitchen. Huh. Am I even going the right way? Probably not. Wait, I have the key now, don't I? Or at least I would. Stella leveled up. Yeah, this should be it. Okay, there we go. I'm guessing the Shy Guy is a trainer. No, wait, no, this is where we were at earlier. And I already hit the switch. Okay, this is very redundant. But I guess we should humor it. Or we get to a dead end, you know, whatever works. Yeah, we've been here already. We already hit the switch, so... Yeah, I guess this is not where I'm meant to be going. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. We might be here for a while. Or at least a lot longer than what I expected. Any other bullet doors, for lack of a better term? Or that too. Duplicos, okay, simple enough. We still don't have the lava. Apparently we do need a lava shell of some kind. Thanks for the encouragement, Paraplank. I guess. Honestly, Polly, I don't have any problems with Luna other than just her botched dynamic, or not really botched dynamic, just her fundamentally flawed dynamic with Sam. Like, other than that, like, honestly, if it weren't for that, Luna would be my favorite Loud sister. It's really that simple. Just because she's definitely, arguably the most nuanced out of the 10. Well, it's between her and Lola, and that's why Lola's number 1 for me. Okay, that's open, but how do I get to it? I'm guessing another one of the keys is there. Yep, this is a dead end until I get the lava shell. But what happens if I go here? This is just the entrance. Ugh. That's a dead end. Okay, I'm assuming I have to find some way to get through that, those bricks that the switch flipped. We already know this is a dead end. It feels like I'm going in circles. You know, maybe I need to pay attention to the signs. I don't know. Yeah, we're back to where I start, back to the entrance. That's barred off, and even then, we don't have the lava shell, so it would be a dead end anyways. Got the bullet key. Okay, am I missing something? What are these platforms for? I guess for now I should just go back to the beginning and work from there. I don't know. Maybe enter in from the left? This is the door I just opened with the... Wait, can I go through here? No, that's a wall. So what the heck, man? I already hit that switch. Yeah, this is where I was before. We already know it's a dead end. I feel like I'm getting nowhere. Maybe it's a matter of turning it on again, but why would they give me the switch in the first place? Okay, this is a really tricky puzzle, I'm not gonna lie. Apparently the bullet does go through the rock. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Well, maybe I need to try again. Okay, what happens if I fire it now? Yeah, it just crashes into the boulder. And I just realized it's a dead end now. Ugh. Okay, they clearly expect me to be able to solve this puzzle of sorts. Okay, I gotta think this through a little bit. Maybe I'm supposed to clear it from the other way? I don't know. No, I think I see how to go at it. Where's that red pipe? Or this works too, I guess. There you go. Okay, never mind. I was doing. I can now fish in lava? What? What will I even find in there though? Okay, I guess this is the place to start. What's up? All that for just a golden shroom? I mean, I'm not complaining. How'd you even get here though, bro? I'm guessing. Never mind. Wait, did he just say... Something about just hearing the word hell in a Mario game, let alone a fan-made one, is just so jarring, but you know what? It works here. It works. Does this just... Yeah, this just takes me back to the entrance. Yeah, there's no other doorway here, so... Okay, we got the lava shovel. We can work off of that. At least I think we can. Although, to be honest, guys, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just going to where my heart takes me. As silly as that might sound, that is how it is. Alright, okay. Everybody go surfing. Oh boy. Do I want to get them both out of the way? I kind of do, I'm not gonna lie. You know what, Flane? Why don't you take the lead? Bro, I'm part poison. You can't really do much there. Charge and chuck. That's pure fighting. Oh, gosh. Is he gonna attack now? Yep, there you go. He's bulking up like crazy, but poison is getting worse, and I might be able to flinch him. Okay, he's just spamming bulk up like an idiot. You know what? It's your funeral, man. Bonsai Bill. Wait, he's pure steel. He's immune to poison. Yeah, just leave it to Rico. Maybe get some Rocky Helmet recoil. Stella leveled up. Spark? Wait, is that Lil Spark's evolution? Huh. You know what? Let's see it. What could he evolve into? Okay, in Paper Mario lore, Little Sparks don't get any bigger. So what the heck is this? Whoa. Where are you from? Hold up. Okay, I gotta look this up. Hold on. Yeah, okay, apparently they are canon. Let's see. Orb-shaped creatures that emit pulses and flashes of electricity. They are mostly found crawling around blah 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 blah. The first in a series of enemies that are balls of electricities, but where are you from though? Oh, wow, this is a really obscure reference. Okay. Okay. Respect. Respect. Respect for the commitment. Respect for the attention to detail. I'm guessing you're a special attacker though, so maybe you're a special attacker, so that means Stella can put in the work, hopefully. Electric terrain. Oh gosh, I need to set up cosmic power more. Wow, okay. Yeah, Stella's special attack is nothing too crazy, so Moonblast definitely did his work there. Okay, he's just boosting his speed, but Oh, never mind. Okay, I might be screwed here. I mean, I have 2 defense buffs, but... Oh my gosh, Stella, I am so sorry, sweetie. Oh my goodness. She definitely took a hit, but she pulled through. She pulled through like a champ. Good girl. That's my girl. Okay, I need to heal her. I need to heal her stat. Poor girl. Sheesh. She took a wild charge to the face like a champ. Good on her. And I just realized her HP is so high that an Ultra Shoom is not going to do anything. Maybe we should just go back and heal. I don't know. That would be nice. If I had an actual dragon type on me. Okay, you're a toad. I'm assuming you're friendly. Oh my gosh, of course he outspeeds me. Ugh. Okay. So... now what? Wait, are we at like a checkpoint? Oh. Good to know, I guess. The traditional Pokemon science guy. I see what you did there. So I'm guessing you're my healer. Yeah, please. Thank you. What about you, though? Yeah, and I only have one, but thanks for letting me know. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, realistically, guys, a place with this much lava, like, the temperatures, it would drive you crazy. Like, dare I say it, worse than a desert. But alright. Let's see how this goes. Okay, what are these things? Oh, I can dive into... Okay, that would... realistically, that would kill him, but let's see. Does this just... okay, it just takes me back to the bottom. Okay. Good to know. I guess. By the looks of it, it's just a shortcut. No thank you. I didn't even press A there, it just gave me the prompt. Oh, gosh. Okay, you're normal and steel, so yeah, easy pickings. Bubbles? Huh. Okay, I should probably run. I should probably run. Parkour! I'll block the bullet fills for you. It won't hurt much. I think it will anyways. And we got an iron plate. Okay, I don't know why you're telling me, Polly. I don't know why you're telling me, dude. Oh my gosh, you're also a trainer? Sheesh. And you have a King Boo. Can I get a poison in? Of course not. And he gets to set up. That's nice. In retrospect, this was a mistake. Why the heck am I using a psychic type into a Boo? Oh gosh. Okay, he's Ghost Dark, so his only weakness is Fairy. And we do outspeed him, but this is gonna hurt. Oh, sweetie. Oh, gosh. Okay, whoever takes this Shadow Ball, you are not surviving. I am so sorry. Or maybe you are. I don't know. Okay, maybe you are. You know, why not just counter it with my own? And he's using Thief like an idiot. Wait, what did that say? It's a sumo, bro. That's pure fighting. Or at least I want to believe it's pure fighting. He looks like a fighting type, guys. That's all I'm really saying. And of course, he knows Volt Tackle. But yeah, why wouldn't he? I guess. Okay, I need to go heal. I need to go heal. Which is easier said than done. Okay, as long as I have all the bullets, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Cope. But we already know that door is locked. This takes me back to the checkpoint, right? Okay, thank goodness. Golly, man. How long are we into the stream, by the way? Okay, we got 3 minutes until 6. We're not going to be at it for much longer, guys. So yeah, we're probably not going to get the Ace Gym badge by the end of the stream. Just because I started really late today. Of course. Alright, what else you got? Klepto. Again, another circumstance where I really wish I had a good electric type on me. But it is what it is. And of course he knows of course he knows Drill Run. Why wouldn't he? Okay. At least Lane didn't take too much of a beating there. Wait, did I fight you already? Oh, I guess I did. Well, I guess it didn't fight you, though. Stella leveled up. Oh, okay. You know what? With cosmic power, that's actually not bad. That's actually not a bad combo. I'll take it. T-Rex. Okay, T-Rex is mostly physical. I don't think Stella can pull it off there. At least not yet. I would say Flame is my best bet. She can at the very least poison him. You know, let's. Oh wait, I was thinking T-Rex. It just said Rex. Is he just gonna keep spamming Dragon Dance? Yep. And he has Defeatist? Okay, it's your funeral, dude. Wait, what's a Bristle? Am I crazy or is that a rock type? Oh, that's a Bristle. Okay, I remember now. Yep. Goodbye. What the? What is this? What is this place? Okay, at this point, I'm guessing loving Mario 3 is just a running gag with the developers for whatever reason. And we get in the jack button for whatever. Okay, sure. I don't see the joke, but sure. I love how self-aware the humor is sometimes. Alright, what do you got? Wait, are you ghost or are you just dark? Okay, just dark. No, thank you. Oh, there are mints in this game. Okay, good to know. Where the heck am I gonna find them, though? Because I definitely do want some adjustments in the mints, guys. I'll tell you that much. Like, there's no reason Rico can't have an adamant nature, or Flame with an adamant nature. Maybe Annie with a jolly, or a timid. Just saying, man. Just saying. Okay, I have no idea where to go from here. Okay, we can surf on lava now, so that's hopefully something. And there's the other Goomba. There's Goomp. And of course he leads with a Strollin. Why wouldn't he? Chain Chomp. Do I one-shot him even with Storm? Probably not. Yeah, I gotta switch out. Okay, now what? Goomba stack. I think it's easy pickings for Rico. Yep. I'll take that. And we got the bubble key. Nice. I definitely gotta turn around though, but first let me go heal. Isn't this a dead end? Yeah, it's a dead end. Okay, I do have to make my way around. You know, at this rate, guys, I think I'm just gonna... Hold on. I think I'm gonna get back to the checkpoint and then end the stream there. Oh, okay. If I get a decent fire type, that could come in handy. Okay, what happens if I dive here? Okay, you dive into it, not out of it. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm completely lost. Where's the checkpoint again? I'm telling you guys, this place is a freaking labyrinth. Okay, I'm guessing it's through here. Oh my goodness. Stella's level 47. I still need to find the star bits. I gotta look it up at some point. No, thank you. Okay, we know we need the bubbles key over here, so... Not necessarily, Polly. I mean, when's the last time we got a good Jurassic Park movie? Okay, well, actually, we got a terrible one like 2 years ago, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. Wait, that's it? Oh, there's the third one. Doesn't he leave with, like, Bandit and whatnot? Yeah, he's gonna try to fake me out and whatnot. I could counter it with Baneful Bunker, so let's do it. Yeah, that's karma, loser. Sniff it, that's pure steel. Also using Fake Out. Shy guy. Also using Fake Out. Bro, you are slimy. Good riddance. And that's the last key. Okay, guys, maybe at this rate, we might get to Bowser soon enough. I don't know. But first, do I want to go heal again? I kind of do, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I love the fact that they're using the All-Star rest area from Smash Bros. Brawl. You know what? That's a fun detail. I didn't even peep that until now, just because I'm so distracted with the game itself. Yeah, we already went through that door. What's over here, though? I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot. Guessing this way? Oh my gosh, I'm really not done with all of you? Jeez. Okay, at least I know what type you are, so you're easy enough to deal with, I hope. And I know you're a special attacker, so maybe Stella can put in the work. Okay, girl, you need to heal. We outspeed him too, so yeah, honestly, this is worth it. I want Stella to put in the work. As long as he doesn't freeze me, I'll be fine. Okay, we're +3 with Cosmic Power. Stored Power should do a decent chunk, right? Good enough. Alright, well done, Stella. So, is this the way to Bowser? No, this is just back where we left off. Oops, sorry. Did not mean to fast forward there. Alright, whoa, hey, hold on. Not yet. Maybe not at all. Hold on. Okay, we've already been here. Is there another door to the left? Hold on. There is, but I think we've been here before. Okay, I'm guessing we haven't been here before. You know, let's leave it to Lazy Susan. Okay, no, this is just back to the checkpoint. Okay, I'm guessing I'm meant to dive in that lava we saw earlier. Not this one. No, not this one. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, this one. Let's see if this works. Nope, this is back to where. Oh gosh, I'm dumb. I am very dumb. Or really, I just have no sense of memory. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm telling you, man, like I've said it once, I'll say it again. It's so easy to get lost in this place. It's kind of ridiculous. Can I outspeed this? Of course not. Of course not. You know, maybe I should be leading with Annie. Just because she has the best speed in the team. Alright, here's the checkpoint. We already got the last key, we just need to find the door. How many gym badges do I have now? This is the last area. This is the last. I have 7 right now. This is the last one. Okay. I know for a fact we're not meant to go into that lava. That's a dead end, and oh my goodness. So I'm guessing this is the way. Stone Edge, that's neutral. Boomba Stack, you get one-shotted by Storm Throw every freaking time. Plungello, what the heck is that? Oh, it's those things from Sunshine. Ew, ew, no, I hate these things. Wait, do you evolve from Cataquax? If that's the case, you're probably water fighting then. Okay, I really wish Stella could put in the work here, but the fact of the matter is she has no physical defense. So I'm just gonna leave it to boot. Yeah, me too, Pixel, me too. Me too. Yeah, because Bowser is the last gym leader, they already used all the princesses, they used Wario and Waluigi, so... Like, we already saw Toadsworth, we already saw... Wait, maybe EGAT is one of the Elite Four, considering how many appearances he's had. Wait, hold on. Okay, this is the lava from earlier, so... Okay, maybe the Bowser is through the Bubbles door? Maybe the Bowser door is through the Bubbles door? I don't know. No, that just takes me back to where the Shy Guy was. That can't be it. And I can't surf through this lava for whatever reason. Let's see. We already know we're not meant to go through there, so I guess by process of elimination, this door is the right way to go. I just don't know where. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Thank goodness Annie is fast. Thank goodness. Okay, we already know that just takes me in a circle, so I'm guessing we have to dive in that lava. Isn't this back where I was before? Oh gosh, how is this supposed to help? You know, at least get me some healing, please. I didn't even know Stella can evolve. I did look into it, Mirko. She can evolve. She evolves into Luba. But the fact of the matter, it requires an item, and I have no idea where to find it. You know what? Just out of curiosity, let me see if Twitter's AI knows the answer, just because Google definitely did not help in that regard. How do I evolve a Luma in Mariomon? You know what? That's putting it a little too vaguely. Or rather, how do I find the Starbits item? To evolve a Luma Fairy Psychic type, you need the Starbits item. This evolves it into Luba. Starbits aren't found in the wild or as a hidden item like most of them. Instead, you purchase them from an NPC Luma shopkeeper at the Comet Observatory. Well, that would have been nice to know. She could have been evolved ever since we met her. But you know what? It's fun bonding with a little Luma before she evolves. Like, look at my girl. She's definitely put in the work when she can. And also, I love the little cry. Hold on. Like, Luma sounds, man, they are absolute ear candy, man. So I guess, I mean, we can leave and go back and buy it. You know what? What's stopping us? The pipe is right here. Head to the Comet Observatory. Look for the NPC shop, often described as a Luma or a Luma-ly style vendor. Wait. Do they mean this one? I know one of them is a salesman. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right, Stella. Wait. What TMs do you sell? Hold on. Because if you sell psychic, I'm sold. Okay, nothing too crazy. Although mystical fire is nice. But all right, let's do it. Because why the frick not? It's just a stat improvement. Although I'm not gonna lie, it was fun bonding with Stella before she could get a chance to evolve. So let's do it. I'm gonna miss that little cry though. That's the thing, though. I don't know where to find it. If you know what? Maybe you're right, Pixel, but it's too late. Because from what I've heard in competitive, like, Luma basically has the same stat line as Chansey. So maybe Eviolite would have been better, but I have no idea where to find it. You know what? Let me look it up. Just for the sake of closure. Stockpile. Isn't it just the same as Cosmic Power? No thanks. Like, honestly, Spit Up, and Swallow have never served me anything, and if that's the case, then Stockpile is basically just Cosmic Power. Where do I find the Eviolite? An NPC inside the department store in World 3. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I would have rather kept Stella as a Luma, but I haven't saved in a very long time. And even then, it just doesn't sit right with me when I don't go out of my way to evolve a Pokemon. But you know what? I'm not against this idea. Like, holy crap, look at that special defense stat. Look at that HP, too. And apparently there are Eviolites. But you know what? I'm committed at this point. Alright. I know I'm definitely pushing the stream time, guys, but... And the fact of the matter is, the longer I stream, the less time I have to edit. And the less time I edit, the longer it takes to upload videos. Oh, wait. I spent all that time searching for this freaking door. And you mean to tell me it was at the start of the map? I hate it here. I hate it here. Moving on. Moving on. Alright, I'm guessing it's Bowser time. I'm guessing it's another Bowser match, so... And I know he leads with Chain Chomp. So, I am going to lead with Rico. Yeah, that is a certified icy moment. Certified. Certified, bona fide, whatever-ified. Mario! Quit your yelling. Your brother isn't going to save you this time. Yeah, quit your yelling. You're going to stay locked up till Papa and Pizza gets here. I mean... I mean, yeah, you're a prisoner, but hey, at least you're getting mushroom pizza. Wait, you still kidnapped me? I didn't even get a chance to command my captures. This isn't fair. Fair? Who said anything about fair? There he is. Papa, I trapped him and took his power stars and caps, just like you asked. Bowser? This was your plan? Of course I planned this, that's my thing. If I helped you get the power stars so I could take them for myself in the end. I thought what we had was special. What? Was none of it even real? You can't be serious. Get a load of this guy. Yeah, what a chump. Lord Bowser really played you. I'm always the bad guy. You shouldn't trust me. Is that really what you want? I got what I wanted. Mario, you're here. Bowser trapped me and took all my stuff. Also, do you have your emergency pizza stash? You guys have emergency pizza stashes? You know what? Based. Papa didn't trap you. I did. Grrr. I want to fight Mario. Let me show you how strong I am. Junior, you have a very important job of making sure Luigi doesn't escape. And keeping Kamek entertained. Yes, I've been here the whole time, your rashness. Mario is my rival, and I will not let this mushroom munching, capture crushing, brick breaking, soulmate. Hey, yo. Bargain bin hero ruin my plans again. Yo, give whoever wrote that a raise. My cap champion. Alright. One last dance. Let's do it. Wait a minute, isn't Junior technically the gym leader? Oh, whatever. Yep, as expected. He's leading with Chain Chomp. He has Intimidate, but it doesn't matter. Storm Throw is a guaranteed crit. You know, I could set up with a Flame Charge for good measure, but he might just dig. So you know what? Screw it. Let me guess. He's gonna dig? No, he's gonna bulk up. Okay, it's your funeral, dude. Do I think a Flame Charge kills from here? Nah, why beat around the bush? Just KO him. Like, honestly, even with +1 speed, a lot of Mons definitely still outspeed Rico. Flare Blitz, I'm not gonna lie, I like it more than Heat Crash, just because its damage output is a little inconsistent. Or at the very least, it's situational. Like, yeah, we take a lot of recoil damage, but we have a lot of HP to compensate. Yep. It's a good thing I didn't Flame Charge, because Rico would struggle against that anyways. You know what? Maybe Stella can put in the work. Kamek is a special attacker. Gee. Oh my gosh, I just realized they're all level 55. Bitter Malice, what does that do? That is a ghost type move, or a dark type move, but we still tank those. Okay, it only drops physical attack, which is fine. Arian, that is a really specific matchup that I don't know anyone cares about. Honestly, just keep stacking sword power. Why not? He's only dropping my physical attack, but joke's on you, it sucks anyways. I think next turn I'm gonna wish, and we'll work from there. Unless he crits me, I should be fine. You know what? I'm gonna shut up before I jinx it. You know, yeah, just stack Cosmic Power and then Sword Power. And of course he crits me right then and there. I just realized I have no healing items except for golden mushrooms. Okay, we're tanking like crazy. We just got a wish. Let's not get too greedy. I know he resists it, but oh my gosh, even with... Oh my gosh. I feel like we're better off just spamming Moonblast. Citrus Berry? Yeah, Moonblast had the same power. Like, okay, that's kind of ridiculous. Okay, we're at +5 defenses. Mecha Chomp? What the heck is that? Okay, just from the term mecha, I'm guessing you're part steel. So... Rico? And of course it knows a water type move. But it's dead. Bonsai Bill. We take that. Maybe we don't. Actually, holy crap. Stella leveled up. A Sumo Bro. That's... Is that fighting electric or pure fighting? I want to say just pure fighting. Okay, maybe pure fighting. If it was electric, it would have resisted that. And I'm guessing now Bowser himself? Yep. We know for a fact he's pure dragon, but he is physical, so... Stella's definitely gonna struggle. See how much more fun this is when I don't have to put up with Captain Toad's AI? I'm telling you, man, that Jungle Kingdom, definitely my least favorite part of the game. You really don't know when to quit. Pot, meat, kettle, dude. And he has Supreme Overlord? Okay, that is scary. That is scary. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we resist that. It's still gonna do a lot, though. And it might just poison. It might, that, for all I know, that would have burned me, knowing my luck. Okay, he's just spamming flamethrowers, so... Yeah, just try to get the poison in. And we get a crit in. And it looks to be a speed tie, though. And we still don't get the poison in. Are you kidding me? Please. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, at the very least, it's not too much of a struggle. Somehow he's outspeeding me, though. Alright, Annie, finish him. Last resort? If you were part normal, I would like that, but even then, it's a little too situational. Kamek, you better not be laughing because I'm not. Kamek is knocked the frick out, dude. I don't know what you're yapping about. Wait, Arian, why Ludwig in particular? No! Papa? Give Papa some space. Alright, Jorge, thanks for stopping by. It's clear that I can't beat you, not even with the strongest team Kamek could make. Why? Am I really that weak? Am I not a great commander and leader? Bowser, you're stronger than you think. I think I speak for all of us when I say, we are terrified of your power. You may not be great at this game, but that doesn't mean you're weak. I've supported you through your journey since Jungle Kingdom, and I hope I helped you become stronger. Luigi. I mean, Greenstash. I mean, that might be the smartest thing you've ever said. How could I be so stupid? I was so blinded by competition that I didn't realize I could have my own wish. Thanks for reminding me that I have 8 power stars and you don't. Who cares about a wish from Peaches? My wish right now is to, oh gosh. Right here, right now. What is... That's freaking, is that freaking Giga Bowser? Is it a 2v1? Wait, I need to heal though. Please tell me I heal. Wait, what was I leading with? Oh gosh, do I have to use the... Okay, I do get healed. Oh my gosh, the music too. Freaking... Guys, I've never played Partners in Time, but this track is iconic, man. Okay, you know what? I could not think of a better choice for this. Oh, bro, why are you leading with a Goomba stack? And of course, he gets an aura buff. What, sharply raising everything? Okay, just one stage. You're pure dragon, though, so... Yeah, Pixel, 3 Poison Fangs, and I still didn't get it. And of course, he has Turbo Blaze, so... Then again, my ability wasn't doing much. The real question is, do I want to set up my defenses or just go straight for the Storm Throw? It ignores his buff, so... It's not gonna do much, though, is it? Yeah, even with the crit, it's not a lot. Oh, okay! Luigi with the head smash. Wait, how's that effective? I thought it was pure dragon. Okay, maybe he's pure fire. Maybe he's part fire now? I don't know. And of course, he's gunning for me. That's nice. Okay, I'm not surviving another Razor Shell anyway, so I think I'll just go for another Storm Throw and work from there. We do have Flame. You know, let's try to work around it. Why give up Rico so early? Oh, Luigi. Of course, he read me. Of course he reads me. Okay, maybe I can work around it. He can still get poisoned, right? And you know what? Chuckstuck is putting in the work with the head smashes. Even if he did miss once. Oh, gosh. Okay, you know what? Credit where credit is due. I underestimated Chuckstack, but he put in the work. Yeah, all of the Mario RPGs have bangers, but this especially. Okay, we know for... I'm guessing he is part fire now, so... Maybe hope for a flinch? You know, that would have been nice, like 2 turns ago, man. Is that a flinch? Of course not. Why would it be? You know, Rico, you started this. You may as well finish this. Alright, Arian, thanks for stopping by. We do outspeed. I'm guessing his one biggest weakness is that he's painfully slow. A freeze, a flinch, anything, please. And that's that. Okay, nothing too crazy, but it was still very climactic, and... I went through all of that just for one measly experience point. I went through all that trouble, all those casualties, that insufferable labyrinth, all that nonsense just for... Okay. No, this isn't happening. You know what is happening? Me kicking your butt. This is for stealing my power stars. This is for bullying my brother. And this is for breaking my heart. Oh, just like that, the wish wore off? Okay. Hey, Luigi, my friend. Let's say we forget about this and go back to playing in the cap challenge. Together. Come on, just me and you. I think I'm ready to break up our partnership. You with me, bro? Wait, are they just gonna... Oh, that works. This isn't the end! Wait, what about the 8th star, though? Ooh, we did it, bro. I got my power stars back, as well as the ones assigned to them. Okay, nice. Thank you. And that is our race gym badge, ladies and gentlemen. And TM100? What move was that? Look, bro. There's something I need to get off my chest. I'm happy I spent time with Bowser. Even though he said he wanted me for my stars. I don't think that's all true. I really believe we were having fun together in the challenge, and that we were becoming friends. But I'm sorry I was ignorant to everything, and that I caused you so much trouble. I really believe I became stronger as a person through this game, and I'm ready to prove that to you. If you're gonna battle me, dude, maybe I should wait a little. Oh. Yeah, we both got all eight of them now, so... A voice rings out from nowhere. Bearer of all 8 power stars, return to Toad Town at once and board the ship in the west of town. From there, go to Mushroom Hill, where your final challenge awaits. Our final challenge? We have to head to Toad Town quickly. Now don't keep me waiting, bro. Let's see who can get their wish first. Okay. Alright. I'm guessing that's the Elite Four and whatnot. But the fact of the matter is, guys, I did start late today, so we're gonna leave that for next time. You know, let me just find a good spot to save first. Wait, did I get healed? I did not. So, you know what? Let's get to the front gate and then we'll call it there. Still though, this was fun. Like honestly, if you gloss over the chore of the Jungle Kingdom, like honestly, a lot of these gyms were fun. They were all unique. I don't know. The puzzles weren't too insufferable, but still. Make way for the princess! Princess Toadstool. Oh, hey Peach. You've done wonderfully. Thank you so much for defeating Bowser. Yeah, how do you know? That just literally just happened. Did you not hear the call of the Power Stars once you collected all 8? All involved in the cow challenge heard the call. Oh, I guess that's how that works. Sure, why not? Da da da. Da 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 da. I guess we're making our way now. Sure, why not? Thanks for accompanying us, Mario. We really must be going as we have visit. Wait, are they gonna serve as the Elite Four? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time a gym leader did that job. A max bean. Wait, what does that do? Alright. Okay, I need to see what that TM was. Just for the sake of closure. Breaking Swipe? Okay. I don't really have a good user of it, but... Sure, alright. So I'm guessing this is... Wait, is it? Instead of Victory Road, it's like Rainbow Road? Okay. I see what you're doing, game. But alright, guys. We're gonna leave it at this, just because it's getting late. So, with that being said... It's kind of funny that we're ending the stream on the same music that we started it with. And it's just a coincidence, guys. But anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking around. As always, if your heart so desires, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys hopefully next weekend. As far as video projects are concerned, well, it's more or less indefinite, but I'll definitely try, guys. Once again, I'm Siba signing out. Take care. Bye.